Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dreamfall Chapters. Let's go ahead and head down to Shady Quay and get this distraction going. We have our firecracker ready to go, our fireworks. Alright, do we like to set this up over here or something? No. Oh, Bip came with me. All right. Let's see if, totally not dangerous at all. Have a little kid play with a firecracker.
Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man, I'll be careful. I promise.
Yeah, you better.
I can't wait to see how this one burns.
Okay, now go distract him. Do I need to get a little bit closer? Yeah, I need to get a little bit closer. There we go.
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes.
Don't lose your fingers.
Hey! Check this out. Come and get me.
Well, that's working out pretty well. In we go. That's pretty fun music, too.
What in Shadow's name are you?
Oh, yeah. I
Apostle!
didn't realize it was an actual kid.
Dead!
Not so dead.
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
Well, that is extremely disturbing.
My head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tight?
Is that the girl or the guard? Probably the girl.
You're not dead. Oh, in Shadow's name.
Oh, you know, magic.
I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy.
I doubt you can.
I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your
I doubt
mouth.
you could do that either.
I need information.
What do you mean by
If you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat.
Can we do that anyway?
The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
Oh, I got torture or threaten.
He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain.
I mean, that people are likely to lie just to get it to stop anyway, so...
I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me, and trust that he reveals the truth.
Yeah, let's threaten him.
You believe you have more to lose by speaking to me. You're wrong. You've been consorting with a magical, a Dolmari, a child.
Yeah.
You know the punishment for even one of those crimes is execution. All three, they will make an example of you. They'll
In what
string
way?
you up in the tower square. They'll sever your genitals, gouge your eyes out, dip your feet in molten metal.
I'm beginning to think these Azadi people aren't
They'll
very
make
nice.
you suffer unbearable agony. You will plead for death. And death will come. But slowly. Slowly. Tell me what you know. Or the
These are
tower
good
will
people.
learn of your crimes.
There will be a raid in the Magic Ghetto before the sun rises tomorrow. I'm not part of it. I haven't been in the meetings. I don't know the details. But they plan to root out the rebels and the collaborators hiding in Old Town. Some they'll exile to the islands. Others they'll kill. As punishment for siding with the resistance, as a warning to others. That's all I know. I swear to it on my mother's office.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Well, at least we've confirmed that there will be a raid.
Don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you. I can't. They'll execute me.
That's accurate.
I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
Alright, so we can kill him or spare him.
He has much to lose if he reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave.
They are pretty grave.
There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us.
And we can always try him later. When we win. Let's go with sparing him. It's good to have a source in the tower.
And the tower will know what you did. Even if they spare your life, I will find you. And I will make you pay.
Whatever may occur, I will find you.
I swear, on the first mountain. I won't speak a word of this. I'll give you all the information I come across. Everything.
You'll return to this place every week to meet an agent of ours. Your guard will believe you still visit your girl.
Of course, Apostle. Thank you.
Shut up before I cut your tongue from your mouth.
Then again, that
Release
would
you now.
kind of
But
reveal
you'll stay here
that
until
we were
your
here.
guard knocks on the door. We'll know the instant you break your oath.
I mean, he definitely deserves more punishment, but at the same time, turning someone into an informant is pretty valuable. You don't always have the luxury of punishing people who deserve punishment in these situations. Oh, hey, Bip.
Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung.
Ew.
He'll be busy for a while.
Well, that's good, though.
You did good, Bip.
What happened in there?
Didn't burn off your
Did
hand.
you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
I mean, you should be.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
No, I want to keep you safe.
Wait. Shadow.
Dang, kids.
Children.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I mean, they're nice and all when they're not yours, because you can give them back to their parents when you're done having fun with them.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's of little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion? Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
But it's so
Then
apt.
try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The Warden.
What? I thought you were taking care of that problem.
You're the one who worries about arousing suspicion. I couldn't simply have him executed. There are laws.
And now the General has a witness.
An infidel's testimony can never be used against Trueborn.
But his words can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine.
We really need to find out more about
After
this
that,
machine.
Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and, as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
How can you
He
guarantee
will blame
that?
you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then,
No one will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am.
He can't be always
Come
right.
here.
I'm always right.
This is not the time.
Can't be two
I'm
people
as
who are
hard
always
as
right.
Garly steel.
Ew.
This is exactly the time.
I hope that breaks. Well, hey guys, how's it going?
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost.
Yeah, but I have important information.
Can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart.
Nope.
Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Ainu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
Nope.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman! Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman.
I think
She's
Anu
a
wants to
friend
meet
of Ulvik's, right?
Mystery
We can
Woman.
definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
He was with a child? That's sick.
It is.
And did you find him?
I did. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to talk?
When he understood his predicament, he was perfectly willing to spill his guts.
I don't know.
Seriously? I mean, I'd much rather trust Kian's source than mine.
What if this source of yours is playing you for a fool? What if it's bait, meant to draw us out and distract us?
Oh, I
No
think we're
Azadi
safe to
would
say that's
commit a
not that.
mortal
Yeah.
crime in order to set a trap. His soul is damned to the shadow for eternity.
I think we should
Maybe
listen.
your information is trustworthy, Kian, but I'm not willing to bet our position in Old Town on it. We'll tell our people to be vigilant. If there is a raid, at least they'll be forewarned.
You're making a mistake.
We'll know soon enough, Azadi.
Where's the officer now?
I let him go. He might prove a valuable asset in the future.
Will he not simply go straight to his masters?
Of course not. He'd be
I have
killed.
information that would lead to his execution. Should his commanders learn the truth, he'll keep his silence.
But you let a child molester walk free.
We can
Was that because
try
he's
him
one
later.
Of yours? And because the Domari girl is just another filthy magical? I won't soon forget this insult, Azadi.
Oh, come
For what
on. It's
worth,
more important to
Kian,
have a source.
I think you did the right thing. I mean, he deserves punishment for what he did to the girl, but to have a source inside the tower?
We can punish
This
him
could
later.
change everything.
It's time we headed back to the Enclave.
Don't worry. At least we have a potential spy in the tower. The mission wasn't a complete wash.
And we know that there's going to be a
And
raid.
Don't mind Liko. He thinks that unless someone gets tortured, the information is worthless. That says more about him than it does about you, to be honest.
It does. That's true. Need to file off those hard edges, Liko. Came out a little bit wrong. And here goes the raid, exactly as Kian learned. Oh, I hope you're staying safe there, Bip. Hope the mole got out, too. Wait,
Who's
could it
there?
be?
You? However did you get here?
I think it is. Oh, I hope it is Crow. Been waiting for him to make his reappearance. Thursday, August 10th, at 22:20. Oh, Zoe, you missed my birthday. How rude. Looks like she might be having some dreams. Or maybe she's drunk, who knows. As her thumb clips into her stomach. Zoe, you really need to get some, like, pajamas or something. Why do you have one of those? Let's look around a little bit more. Oh, also the journal entry. I did miss that. Thursday. Really? Already? What, next Thursday? Well, shit. Hello, diary. What's new? Oh, nothing. Just spending every waking hour worrying about whether I did the right thing or not. That's all. I've been going over things in my head for over a week. Was handing the data to Sully in the hand the right decision? Alright, so... yeah, I guess a little bit over a week. They're still working on the story, but I should be ready for publishing tonight or tomorrow. I know they've been doing a ton of fact-checking and background information. Sully wants to have one more chat with me before he signs off on the thing. They know this is going to be huge once it's published. So I guess I did the right thing, right? Right? Seeing as I'm still working for the campaign, at least in theory, I'm not looking forward to Baruti's reaction once this goes live. He's going to be livid. Reza must have left super early this morning. He wasn't there when I woke up, and he only left a perfunctory message. Sully needs me, see you later. The very definition of perfunctory. Who even uses that word anymore? Who am I trying to impress? Why all the question marks? But yeah, Reza. After our conversation last week, we decided to... I don't know, what did we decide? That things aren't working? That we need to evaluate our relationship? Did we actually decide anything at all? Knowing us, we probably didn't. And so our relationship lingers, like a stubborn pigeon by a park bench, hoping for dry crumbs. What? Anyway, I have an appointment with Sully this afternoon to go over some of the details for the story from the campaign's point of view. I hope Mira will let me leave early today. I mean, I have a good reason. Not that this will necessarily sway Mira. She never saw a good reason she didn't hate. I'm not sure how happy I am working there. I am learning, slowly, but Mira's a bitch. Wit is brilliant, but not exactly talkative, as in he does not talk at all. The pay is lousy, and I'm not actually getting to do what I signed up for. There's precious little programming and plenty of running around doing shitty errands. It pays the bills barely, but I'm not happy at all. Maybe it's time to move on and find something else. Maybe I should have gone back to school after all. Decisions, I suck at them. Now let's peek around our... I'm not sure why F was showing up on the screen. Oh, just walk right through the box. Wow. I had no idea you could do that.
Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
What is it doing to people's heads? I don't trust it, and I don't trust Watty. Sooner or later, though, I might have to go back in there. Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
Indeed.
Bouncy. Thoroughly tested for bounciness.
Let's go ahead and think about it a little bit more. And those are really creepy. Like, why would anyone trust a design that creepy?
Mira, do you have a second?
Depends. Are you done? I need those bots to go out tomorrow.
Almost done. I was wondering if I could leave a teensy bit early today.
Be kind. Rewind. Almost?
Mostly. I'm mostly done.
In your experience, Petal, what's my answer to a question like that?
Yes, of course.
One filled with expletives. But it's really important that I...
Of course it's fucking important. It's always important. It's never not important. You wouldn't be asking if it wasn't important, would you, Kuchia?
Which
So
is why
what's
I gotta
so
go.
important that you feel it takes precedence over the work I pay you to do.
I have an appointment with the editor of The Hand. They're doing a story and...
And he can't do this story without you. Even though he's a professional reporter, and you're
A
what are you
source? A
You tell
source?
me. Most of the time I'm running errands. I should be programming.
again? Should is a big word. I should be making 1,000,000 yuan. I should not be forced to run my operations out of a mother-chuding garage. And you should be grateful you have a job that pays a decent salary.
Decent?
A salary. Go on, get out of here before I change my mind and make you work overtime.
Dang.
Just be here extra early tomorrow to, I don't know, what do you hate doing the most?
Sitting at my terminal learning more about neural programming. I really, really hate that.
Yes, really,
Mopping
really.
floors. That's it. You'll come extra early to mop the fucking floors. Alright?
It's not that bad.
Yes. Fine.
Could be worse.
Sure.
It's not that big of an area. Go to Sully at the hand that feeds. I don't think we have anything new to interact with in here. So, let's go. We're almost to the end of the book, so I want to wrap this one up here. So we're going to go a little bit long.
Hello, Zoe. I'm not available right now, but I wanted a chance to speak with you again. I've left the campaign and Europolis. I understand why you gave the data to the hand, and I appreciate your honesty. I'm still very angry, but...
Stop moving your head.
I hope we can stay friends. Message
Oh,
me.
yes, we can. Definitely.
I'll call you back as soon as I can. In the meantime, take care of yourself, Cece. I mean that.
Aw. I'm glad that he is, he's not angry at us. He understands. I mean, I don't blame him for being angry at all. But I'm glad he's not angry at us. I think if you give him the data, he ends up getting killed, so... I think this is the better way to handle it. That doesn't look good. I don't remember them being there.
Oh man, this can't be good. I have a very, very bad feeling about it.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh man, this can't be good. I have a very, very bad feeling about this.
What do you mean you won't let me in? You will let me in. This is my office.
Step back, citizen, or I will be forced to shoot.
I will not step back, you pisslick. You'll have to shoot me where I stand before I...
Sully?
I don't think
going
this is a
on?
good idea to antagonize the police robot.
Shouldn't be here.
We have an appointment.
Ah, kasha, of course. I'm such a salaka. I should have messaged you as soon as Our offices were attacked last night by masked goons. They trashed everything. Our screens, our furniture, everything. When I called in this morning, these things show up. Battle suits, syndicate agents. They take our equipment away, interrogate my employees. And now they refuse to let me back in my own booking office.
What? Why?
They claim we're under investigation. Us. We're the victims here.
Yeah, someone is definitely trying to suppress a story.
We can't publish anything right now. They've confiscated our data banks and terminals, cut our wire access. Even my iris is displaying an error message. They have been exceptionally thorough. But the data is safe. Our research is safe.
Well, that's good.
We've learned our lessons. We keep everything on offshore servers in Iceland. No amount of court orders, corporate threats, or military action can get to that data. But
I think military action could get to it.
for the time being, that's also where it stays. If we try to access it remotely, they'll intercept our connection. If we try to publish it, they'll stick us in the gulag.
Is that what this is all about?
What else could it be? We were this close to revealing a connection between the Eye clampdown, several of the political parties, and the Wati-controlled syndicate.
So what's gonna happen?
Right now, nothing. We sit tight, let them believe they've silenced us. And then we find a way to publish.
I'm glad you're planning to publish.
Reza caught the first Vactrax north this morning, carrying 3 very expensive and very, very secure holomems. He'll retrieve our backups, and then we'll take it from there.
That's good, I guess, but...
He didn't tell me. How did he get out?
He got out by not telling anyone he was getting out. He disabled his iris, used a disposable identity, got smuggled across the river in an empty container. He'll try and get in touch as soon as he's made it safely to Iceland, but he will need to be careful. You can bet your god they're monitoring every channel of communication.
That makes sense, yeah.
Oh shit, Sully. I feel responsible.
You brought them the story,
That's
no?
the story of the year. The fact that they'll go to such lengths to silence us is a good thing.
Yeah, the best story since last
You
year.
need to watch your back, Zoe. There's every chance Waticorp's keeping an eye on you as well. The clampdown is their doing, behind the cover of the syndicate. They want people off the streets into Dreamtime, for whatever reasons.
Yeah, that is
Which is why they're buying political power.
extremely suspicious.
Exactly. Yeah. We have proof that both Unity and the European Dawn are in their pockets. Whoever wins the election will be under Wati's thumb. It seems the only party that isn't being run by the corporations is Manifesto.
It's not like they're going to win the
Yeah.
election.
If we're able to publish our story before the election, who knows? Never underestimate the collective anger of the masses.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a call.
Is it Reza?
No. Nella. Why would she be calling?
That's a good question.
One moment.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine.
I mean, it's
What's
kind
up,
of a bad
Nella?
time.
I need to see you. Can we meet in the shuk?
No problem. I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks, Zozo.
Alright.
Oh, I need to run. Can we talk later?
You bet. I'm gonna do my best to make life difficult for these bastards. But I'll call you.
Alright, thank you. Meet Nella in the shook.
What's Sully doing? Is he arguing with an eye exosuit? Sully hates being outside. Something's going on.
Yeah, I kind of hate being
My
outside
legal
too.
counsel is on her way, and then you'll learn the true meaning of pain. Once the world finds out you're trying to silence the press, you'll have more than a loud Turkish man to deal with. You and your exoskeletal compatriots will live to regret this. Once I'm done with you, you'll be tied up in legal paperwork from now until the day you retire. You have heard of the Hand, right? You do know what we do to people who stand in the way of the free press. We steamroll them with the unvarnished truth.
Well, I wish you a lot of luck there, Sully. Looks like Jonas is being questioned. He's just standing there. Well, you kind of have to wonder why Waticorp hasn't just, like, murdered Zoe, to be honest.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', map-totin' crow cowboy.
No, I don't need your help, Crowboy. Now we need to find... Oh, there she is.
Nella?
Zozo, thanks for coming.
What's up?
Are you okay?
I just need a favor. I need you to hold on to this for me.
What is it?
It's a box.
Something personal. Will you keep it safe?
Sure, but what's going on?
Sure, but why? What's going on?
I don't want it to get lost, or...
Why would it? Nella, you're making me worried. Are you involved in something?
Don't worry about it, Zozo. Just keep that safe for a little while. I'll get in touch soon.
Okay.
Thanks for coming so quickly. I have to run.
But I don't...
I really have to go. There's something I need to do. Bye, Zoe.
Something's going on.
Yeah.
She looked freaked out. Maybe I should follow and make sure she's okay.
This is definitely worrying. What's going on with Nella? Follow Nella to her destination. And we can run up until the point that we get in to this range from her. I think she might be a little bit faster than us or something. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. Where is she going? Do a little half-step jog. Why is Nella going down here? What is going on with her? That does not look good. Didn't we see some of those in Hannah's place? Also, you'd think that the eye would, like, It's slow motion run. I think that the eye would get a little bit pissy about littering, though, given how they operate. Maybe we shouldn't be running towards the explosive device. But we did. And that may have been a bad idea. Oh, I think I recognize that suit. Zoe definitely does not look good there. I thought we escaped the hospitals. Now we're back? Aww. Dang it. Although I suppose it makes sense after being very close to an explosion. What the heck was Nella doing with that, though? Book 2, Dreamfall Chapters, Rebels. All your decisions have been recorded for Book 3. The actions and decisions you have made in Book 2 have already changed the course of your journey in important ways. These decisions will be remembered, and they will decide how your journey continues in Book 3. This is a summary of a few of the choices you have made, and the consequences they may have in the future. Kian Alvane. With a man's life at stake and the fate of the Resistance in the balance, I took the time needed to identify the right person. The fate of the collaborator will have consequences in the future. Your performance will affect your relationship with the rebels. 68.7% made this choice. That was, I believe, getting the right guy. I think the right traitor. I acted fast and caught the arrow fired by the archer. But did the assassin recognize me? And how did the Azadi know we'd pass through the market? This event will affect your relationship with the other rebels. 66% made this choice. She had her reasons for betraying the Resistance. Who am I to pass judgment on traitors? She will serve our cause better free than in chains. Your decision affects your relationship with Naane and the other rebels, and will have major consequences in the future. 91.3% made this choice. Zoe Maya Castillo. Until I recall what happened to me before the coma, I won't be able to move on. It won't be easy, but I will work hard to remember. By now, you will have realized how important your memories are. They will continue to haunt you, and in the next book, this path will come to an inevitable conclusion. 87.7% made this choice. The data was too important to leave with one person. I had to take it to the hand. Your decision has already had consequences, and there are more to come. 76.8% made this choice. Ken Alvane. Anna ambushed me. I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready for that intimacy. Your words and actions will affect your relationship with Anna. 28% made this choice. It's one of the few ones where I am not in the majority. Torture is never justified, but many rebels have died because of my choice. Many rebels may have died because of my choice. Your decision will continue to affect your relationships with the other rebels, and it has already affected the Resistance's presence in Markyria. 61.4% made this choice. It's kind of worrying, actually. Only 61%. Though the officer deserved death, he will be worth more to us alive, but Liko may never forgive me for my choice. Your decision will shape your relationship with the other rebels and affect the Resistance in other ways. 78.4% made this choice. Yeah, they might get suspicious. But that is going to wrap up that book. When we come back next time, moving on to Book 3. See you then, everyone.